Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. This next particular story that I'm going to share with you tonight is probably going to piss you off and it is probably going to make you laugh at the same time. This next story takes place in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is going to involve the police and the churches there. Well, basically the police have taken it upon themselves to unite with the churches. So the police are going around town in Phoenix, Arizona, and they are basically cruising the streets to pick up hookers. And instead of taking these hookers to jail, they are taken to a church where they are given this ultimatum. They tell them, look, you can either receive therapy and church, or you can be taken straight to jail, like they are some piece of trash. And that's something that I disagree with, because this is just another pathetic attempt on the religious part for indoctrinating other individuals into their church. And I think Christianity in general realizes that Christianity in this country is on the decline. So they are willing to do anything and everything to get as much members as possible so they could boost their numbers back up, you know. And to me, basically, if a woman refuses to receive this therapy and refuses to receive church, she is basically put in jail like she is some piece of trash. And that really pisses me off. Another thing that really pisses me off is the fact that some of these women are probably out there because they got a family to support. They probably got young children that they are trying to support as well. Now, I know a lot of Christians out there will probably be saying, well, they can get out of that situation. They can do this, they can do that, whatever the case might be. You know, they're strong enough to do this and that. But what these individuals don't realize is that it is very hard for these individuals to come out of where they're at. These women in general don't have a lot of options all of the time. They are forced to do these things because they are not accepted in a lot of areas. And naturally, like I said, a lot of them have families to support, children to feed, so on and so forth. A lot of these particular women probably need shelter as well. They probably need a place to stay for their family, their children, etc., etc. So when it comes to Christianity in general, and when it involves, prostitutes in Phoenix, Arizona, it really pisses me off because Christianity is constantly out there peddling their nonsense time and time and time again with these hookers in Phoenix, Arizona. And when I look at a hooker, I really don't consider her to be a hooker. I consider her to be a fellow human being, you see. And these women are basically trying to do what they got to do to survive in the society that they are in. And there's nothing wrong with that. I support a woman's right to choose what she wants to do with her own body. Whether anybody likes it or not, that is my position, you know. And I have a huge problem with Christianity when it comes to these types of situations because Christianity in general wants to suppress women. They think that it's all going to get better once they pull these women off the streets and put them in a church. This church is somehow going to take care of their family and take care of their children and so on and so forth, and that's nonsense. They're only doing this just so they could sit them in a church and have them listen to a guy yelling at the pulpit, and it is nonsense. They want to sit there and tell them fairy tales. If these ladies do not want to listen to the fairy tales, they're basically taken to jail, like I said. And this is rather pathetic, because these women do not deserve to be subjected to these kinds of things. But yet again, Christianity and the people involved with this Christianity really don't care about these women. I mean, if they really cared about these women, they would not make them go through these types of things. The police would not make them go through these types of things. Because obviously these women have it hard as it is when it comes to life in general. I mean, just look what they have to do. Look at their struggles. Look what they have to do on a daily basis just to survive, you know? And I'm not against anything that a woman wants to do on her own. I support a woman's right to choose anything, and I always will. But I wanted to share this story with you guys because this particular story really pissed me off, And please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd really like to see your guys' opinion on this. And please feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google Plus, or Tumblr, or wherever you guys hang out. But till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out, and remember, if you can be good at it. And most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.